welcome back to my channel. I am Rosalind Yukich. If you've never been here before, I am a second generation homeschool mom doing keto, living in Croatia. That's kind of what this channel is all about, except for that I haven't been here for several days. And so in case you were wondering what's been going on here, like my last video, I was like recording about the lambs in the field next to our house, and they showed up. Yay. So there are 3 so far. There may be more, I'm not sure, we'll find out, but yes, there are 3. And so anyway, what's kind of been going on my channel? What's happening? Well, I got sick, and I've been recovering. I'm still recovering, still just kind of not feeling 100%, and really, really struggling with fatigue. I've been doing a little bit of research, and I'm still researching things out. I've talked a little bit on this channel about my battle with adrenal fatigue and how it's just an uphill battle constantly. I know that I mentioned in a previous video, but just about almost 15 years ago, I found out that I have adrenal fatigue, and I will actually be talking more about that in the future. It is definitely a topic that I want to talk about, delve into a little bit more detail as to what that means and how that came about for me, what I've been doing to help myself kind of keep things going well. The problem is that even like a simple virus for me can really cause me to just completely crash out. And so on top of that, though, in my mid-20s, I had mono, which is activated Epstein-Barr virus, and getting that, recovering from that. Of course, recovering from mono in and of itself was definitely a chore. I was sick for quite a while. And what I didn't know then and what I know now is that it can actually cause some long-term issues. And a lot of the issues that I am battling also stem from that. So like the fatigue and the just overall sense of just being unwell. And so there's just some health things going on with me right now. And so interestingly enough, my word for 2022 was be still, which of course I've talked about a little bit on this channel as well. And I've just been doing a lot of that, basically just resting, giving my kids an independent assignment and laying down and taking a short nap. And my kids can tell you I'm taking naps like 2 to 3 times a day, just shorter naps, sometimes in the afternoon, longer ones. Interestingly enough, with all of that sleep during the day, I'm still sleeping hard at night and having to get up in the morning because, we need, I need to prep for school. I also work from home. I'm a virtual assistant, clients that I need to take care of. And although they are very understanding about what's going on right now, but I can't neglect their needs as so needing to get up in the morning. But like I told my kids this morning, I woke up this morning feeling worse than when I went to bed last night. And so it's just a struggle. And this is not me getting on here sad fishing or, complaining. It's just sharing where I've been, what's been going on. So what does that look like for my channel in the future? Well, I'm still going to be here. I may not be uploading quite as much as I had been. Funny thing though, before I got really sick, I actually sat down and made out my schedule according to my husband's work schedule, because it's easier for me to record when he's not around. We live in a small house, so there's really not a room for me to go, I'm going to go record, and I can set it up in another room, shut the door, and record. It's just not possible. My main recording areas are in the main part of the house. So, usually I do my recording either in the mornings while he's at work, or, in the afternoon and evenings when he's at work. So I actually sat down and made out a really good schedule of, what kind of content I want to put out on what days and when I'm going to record and edit and all of that. And promptly thereafter, I got sick and all recording halted. Sadly, as well, I missed a couple of collabs that I really had been looking forward to. But it was just, when it's time to pull back and just say, you know what, maybe I'll do those videos independently at another time. I mean, they're great topics that I really wanted to address, but it just wasn't going to happen in that time frame. So, I'm going to be shooting for now like one video a week. That's kind of my goal, and eventually I'll get back to what I was doing before. But I feel like my number one priority right now needs to just be getting myself back to feeling best, feeling my optimum, and being able to get my schedule to where I feel like I can cope with my schedule without completely exhausting myself and burning myself out. That is one of the things that I have learned on this journey with chronic illness, is that if I just keep trying to push through, my body will eventually give out. And it will just basically say, we aren't doing this anymore, and that's not a good place to be. It's not a good place to be mentally or physically, emotionally, in any sense. It is a bad place to be. And I'm not doing that to myself, because I've worked so hard to get myself out of that place. And I don't want to undo all of the good that has been done. So I'm pacing myself. And, I've written down a couple of other collabs that I would like to do, and we'll see if we get those done. In the meantime, I am going to be moving, or not moving, but I am going to be from now on doing my Bible journaling content on another channel. And I will link that to in the description box below. I feel like it is sort of the odd topic out on this channel. Everything else fits. Homeschooling and keto really have to do with, my core everyday life. And even spiritual topics, which I do talk about on this channel. I do talk about, how my spiritual walk with Christ really is just intertwined in everything that we do. And I did a video recently actually about why I'm not going to be watching the movie Redeeming Love. And it really comes back to, the theological aspect and the moral aspect, the spiritual aspect as to why. And so you will still see that sort of content here. But the Bible journaling is super specific. And I felt like it really needed a channel all of its own because it is super specific. And so that's going to be taking place there on the other channel. And here I'll be talking more about just our life, our homeschooling, our life in Croatia. I actually have already recorded a video about how I ended up coming to Croatia, like my decision to come to Croatia and how that came to be. And I'm going to be talking more about that, about our life here, and just sharing about how these different things are different, how, homeschooling is different in Croatia than it is in America, how, different things are. So more like, kind of family vlogging, I guess, in a way, which is sort of what I've been doing anyway. And so I have a little bit of, some ideas jotted down of things that I want to do, as well as, of course, keto, like what I eat in a day, some of my favorite foods that I like to make, and all of that. And so you'll be seeing more of that here. It's just that in the days and probably weeks to come, it's just not going to be quite as frequent, as I'm just sort of on a road to recovery. So thank you so much for understanding, and thank you so much for following. Ironically, my channel has just been on a really steady upstream of new followers while I have been radio silent. So I'm like, gee, I wonder if that's a really great strategy. Don't upload and you just watch your channel grow. That's been kind of fun to watch, actually. Seeing that I'm getting new followers and things like that. And so that's funny. But I just thank you so much for just being here, for watching. And I'm really looking forward to a lot of the content that is coming up. So I hope that you stay around and keep checking back. There will be content going up. So I will see you in the next one. Bye. And so I have my cat is tearing through the house like he's being chased like by a ghost. It's just, the kids are supposed to be doing school and they can't concentrate because the cat is just spring fever, y'all. Spring fever. Hashtag kitty, he says. Okay, so anyway.